Come on in. Hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Destiny.
Destiny, nice to meet you. I'm Brittany. It's nice to have you today. Thank you for coming. First, I would like to just let you know that anything that we speak about here is confidential. You don't have to worry about me sharing any of your information with anyone else. Although if there is any concern of you possibly harming yourself or anyone else, such as a minor or elderly, I am a mandatory reporter, so I would have to report that. But outside of that, I do want you to know that everything here is confidential. I also want you to feel as comfortable as you need to, so if that means taking off your shoes or taking off your coat, whatever is going to make you feel comfortable is fine by me. So I guess my first question is, what brings you in today?
Well, I've had insecurities, and so sometimes I'll get majorly depressed or just be weird around my family, and so my mom was like, maybe you need to talk to someone else other than family, because that can help, because sometimes it's weird to talk to family and everything like that. So just came in here to just do my little spiel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that you're having trouble with having insecurity, and your family is concerned, and it sounds like that they want to support you in whatever it is that will help you gain that confidence you need. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess I would have to ask, what specifically do you feel when you say that you feel insecure?
I guess for me, it all started back in middle school. Not middle school, high school. I have a blended family, and so my stepbrother, he came down to live with me, my mom, and my dad, and my stepdad, and then my other sister. And so he was the first one, but he's a boy, so it's boys do their own separate things. But then when my stepsister came down, I created this bond with her and everything like that. I already had a bond with her because we knew each other from our parents dating, and then now we're a family because they're married and everything like that. And so I created this bond with her, and I was already in high school, and my stepbrother at the time, he was a sophomore, I was a freshman, and we didn't really cross paths or anything. He did his thing, I did my thing, we were good. But when my stepsister came, everything was about her. I felt saddened, because it's okay, me and my brother did our separate things, and nobody at the high school knew that we were related or anything like that. But when my stepbrother and my stepsister that I'm talking about, they're twins.
Oh, okay.
They're fraternal twins, and so when they came down, when she came to the high school, he was like, yeah, this is my twin, da 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 da, and everything. And so everything was about Jasmine. And I remember one of my friends was like, I didn't even know you were even related to Jasmine. I thought you guys were just really cool friends hanging out. But they didn't even know I was their younger sister. But it's my insecurity was my looks. So I feel like I was not ugly, but just okay. And then when my sister came, it was like I felt like it's this movie called Duff, Designated Ugly Fat Friend. That's how I felt.
Okay.
And everything like that. And so I was always the third wheel to my brother and sister, and I had crushes on people in high school, and then they turned out to like my sister and everything like that. And one time, like, I was hanging out with a friend, and there was this guy. We were in the gym. We were going through the gym, and there was these guys playing basketball. And one of the guys shouted out, "Hey!" We both looked, and he was like, "Oh, I'm talking about her, not you," and everything like that. And it just made me feel like, dang. So, and as the years went by, I try to wear less makeup and try to accept my inner beauty, accept that I am beautiful and everything like that. But with years, I kept thinking, I'm not beautiful if I don't have eyeshadow, if I don't have mascara, and if I don't have some type of lipstick, I'm not beautiful. Like, no, don't even look at me. And it would get to a point where I had to be made up all the time, even before going out anywhere, even running to the store to get some milk. Like, I had to be made up, and so that's one of the insecurities I have. And so,
so basically, what I've heard is once you became a blended family, there was a change in the dynamics and relationships. You felt very close to your sister, but not as close to your brother. And it almost kind of made you feel isolated. And especially, I can understand it being difficult because they're twins. Sometimes there's just a bond that most people don't understand. But because she had, come into the picture, you guys were able to build a bond. But in that bond, you weren't able to, you felt like you weren't, being recognized other than when you were with her. Is that kind of what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
And it bothered you, obviously, and you felt the need to put on more makeup or change the way you appear, your outside appearance, to feel accepted or to stand out. I guess my homework I would have for you would be to actually dig a little deeper as far as where that insecurity really is stemmed from, because a lot of times there may be something else, and it may be just that your sister might have triggered something for you, and it made that insecurity come out. And so we're coming to an end of our session. But again, like I said, I want you to do some homework. I need you to go home and just write down some things, some positive things about yourself. Because I think it's very important that you highlight the things that are beautiful. Like you said, I am beautiful without all the makeup and all the extra stuff. So write those kind of things down for yourself. And also, again, try to think about what causes you to have those type of insecurities when another attractive person comes in the room, because that does not make you less attractive just because someone else attractive is in the room. Um, and when you're writing down how beautiful you are, be bold in telling yourself how beautiful you are. But until our next session, do you have any other questions for me today?
No, not really.
No? Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate your input. I look forward to seeing you. Let's set up a date. I'll have my secretary call you, and we will set up a date for you to come in, and we can talk some more and go over some of that homework I told you to do.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Destiny. It was good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Thank you.